to another video. Tonight, in this video, we're going to talk gently, and we're going to just explore a single object, okay? The object I've chosen is a book, and we're going to do some slow touching. And I'll slowly describe what we're going to be doing. So this book is a very old and rather beat up copy of Alice in Wonderland. I did read a chapter from this book in some of my earlier ASMR videos. I think I got to chapter 3 before I stopped that series. It was not one of my more popular ones, but I do enjoy a good book reading. If I do book reading now, I try to incorporate it into a role play setting. So I'm going to run my fingers lightly over the cover. We're not going to rush this, okay? Just run my fingers gently. The cover of this book is very worn. It might be difficult to see, as I've chosen to make the lighting for this video very dim, so it will be easier on the eyes. This corner of the book is in very poor condition. It is ripped and is nearly falling off. I will admit I have not stored this book very correctly. It's been on a low shelf that is probably not the best place for it, but that's alright. This book came to me in a rather poor condition already. It was not a pristine situation. I'm going to run my hands up the cover. The cover has a very slight texture to it, and I've always thought it sounded rather nice. Over and over. Simple and relaxing. Simple and relaxing. Now up the other side. This side is the cover. And on it reads Alice in Wonderland. Best loved classics. I do enjoy this book quite a lot. There's a lot of sort of nonsensical whimsy that is very interesting. The imagery, the story. I think the worst part is the binding here. The textured part of the book is sort of sloughing off. You can hardly read the words. Alice in Wonderland. Best loved classics. Carol. This is a book written by Lewis Carroll. You can hear there's a slightly hollow sound to the tapping. This is from the loose binding. It doesn't stay well anymore. Let's go ahead and open this cover. There's a very nice creaking sound. Close. Open. Open. open and run my hands down the binding. Relax and gentle touch. Close and open. The paper here is slightly crinkled. Running my hand down it, I can feel the very toothy texture to the surface, along with those crinkles. I'm going to do a few light touches. Light touches. So we can relax. Lower that stress. This is not a large book, but a decent size. Gently bring up the pages. One at a time. The paper here is a very thick paper. Feels like it is durable. And the inside of the book, despite the outside, remains in rather good shape. Still easy to see the words. And read them. Best loved classics. Alice in Wonderland. This book contains the original drawings. "Off with her head," cried the Queen. It shows a picture of Alice, and she is standing before the Queen of Hearts, who is demanding that her head be removed. Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll. Illustrations by John Tenniel. There's a number here. I think it says $38, but I did not pay that for this. This was like a second-hand store buy. Printed in the United States of America by special arrangement with Grosset and Dunlop. There's a wonderful table of contents. The edges feel very worn, toothy, and rough. All in the golden afternoon. I'll read this one. It's a picture of the white rabbit. All in the golden afternoon, full leisurely we glide, for both our oars with little skill, by little arms are plied, while little hands make vain pretense our wanderings to guide. Ah, cruel three, in such an hour, beneath such dreary weather, to beg a tale of breath too weak to stir the tiniest feather. Yet what can one poor voice avail against three tongues together? Imperious Prima flashes forth her edict to begin it. In gentler tones, Secundo hopes there will be nonsense in it, while Tertia interrupts the tale not more than a minute. Anon to sudden silence won. In fancy they pursue the dream child moving through a land of wonders wild and new. In friendly chat with bird or beast, and half believe it true, and ever as the story drained, the wells of fancy dry, and fairly strove that weary one to put the subject by. The rest next time, it is next time, the happy voices cry. Thus grew the tale of Wonderland, thus slowly one by one, its quaint events were hammered out, and now the tale is done. Then home we steer, a merry crew, beneath the setting sun. Alice a childish story take, and with a gentle hand lay it where childhood's dreams are twined in memory's mystic band, like pilgrim's withered wreath of flowers plucked in a far off land. Alice in Wonderland. I'm just going to run my fingers across some of these pages. Gently down the spine. Gently down the spine. Let's go ahead and just play with some of these pages. Some light tapping. All across the pages. Gentle. 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 Relaxing. Let's turn these pages. press this paper down. We're going to close the book up now. Fix our binding a little bit. And go back to our very gentle touches. Alright. You have a wonderful night. I hope